going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Top 10 drifts of the week is back on this Saturday, man. A few things, right? Forza Horizon 4 update came out. I had to get it out for the Friday, which means top 10 drifts got pushed back just a little bit to the Saturday, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. But we have a pretty good list out for today on top 10. We also have a vote for number 1. Last week's episode, you guys definitely enjoyed it. All the comments were pointing towards the number 1 clip of that 8-man Grand Theft Auto 5M tandem session. Now, if you guys missed that, definitely recommend checking that out. That'll be found in the description box down below for last week's episode. But if you guys think that you can do better, there will be a template down below for you guys to fill out, followed with an email address to send it to. Make sure the clip is either public or unlisted so I can actually watch it. And that's as simple as that, man. You're entered in the top 10 drifts. We actually had a lot of good clips come in, so a huge thank you to everybody that did take the time to send them in. I wish I could throw everybody into just one massive top 10 drifts of the week. I mean, I could, but realistically, it would take a lot of time, and ain't nobody got time for all of that right there. But I will say though, there was a few clips that I wanted to put in the top 10, like this one here, that I felt like they just needed to be a little bit closer. Although I respected the grind of going out there with a team and just sliding around. It looked good, however, they were low-speed 4th gear. This looked a little bit interesting. We had one here from Second Limit on our honorable mentions for today on BMNG Drive, Ebisu North, and they're out here, what, like 8 cars or so deep? Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell just happened right here. Somebody spiked out. The lead car, fantastic run, but everybody else, they didn't make it. It's BMNG, right? Damage is at an all-time high. We have Rozoa. He's playing some Cars 2 right now. And he's just having some fun, he says in the email, man. Back on Cars 2. I don't know what to say about this, man. I figured I'd throw it in honorable mentions. It was clean driving, right? It was clean driving. Thank you guys so much once again for watching for today. Don't forget to slap that like button before the countdown begins. But number 10, Entertainer 245, Forza Horizon 4. He's going to go for a nice little high-speed tunnel run. Now, I don't know if this was just pure luck or not. Obviously, he is throwing it very, very violently left to right here. He's got a nice little Formula Drift spec. Runs a ×2 on the near miss. He's going to go around the bus and just inch up to that wall. Definitely a nice controlled clip. I'd like to see Forza bring out some more highways, right? I mean, highway expansion next, right? I mean, who knows right now? Number 9, we're just going to call him Ben, man. Ben YT, he's tossing a huge reverse entry in his R32 Harana Drift right now. Like I said, it's a very clean, there's no corrections necessary. He knew exactly when he was throwing it, and in turn, comes out a really, really nice clip. However, though, number 9, man, I do apologize. Like I said, we got a lot of good clips up this week. Number 8, Omar Selick, 66 with his Toyota Supra. Here currently backwards on Barcelona GP. Another huge reverse entry. We have seen this corner a few times here, but it's always nice to see one in cockpit view with minimal corrections out there. Definitely like the clip. A lot of discipline out there. Number 7, Swole and Pupper right now, and they're actually out here on Assetto Corsa making their own line. And I definitely like this clip just for the sheer uniqueness of it. They're going to go through with a nice little starting jump drift through the dirt and right into a tandem session. We got Moose on the damn side. Right? There's a lot of animals out here. You got to be careful on those jump drifts, gentlemen. Good old Shifty Swamp out here, man. Expect the unexpected. We got Swole in the lead and Pupper on the follow. Holding out, nice little section. Big thank you for sending that in. Number 6 this week, Snoop Drift and Lodo, and they're out here, Forza Horizon 4. Nice little dock section, right? We've seen these crate sections before. What I liked about this clip was the discipline and control to go in between each other and overtake on these sections. Consistently is the thing, they're not going to do it just once or twice, but they're doing it, 3-4 times, and they're getting right back in proximity range. Obviously, it's not an easy thing to do to get close to each other. Forza Horizon 4 makes it a little bit easier, right? But I like the fact that they knew where they were going, they planned this out, and it definitely came out a nice little section right here. They're not done yet, though. They're going to keep going. And I did want to let you guys know, just to refresh, if you guys did not check it out already, the new merch shop is officially open. Link will be found down below for that. And just a huge thank you to everybody that has supported already. Same with Torque Drift. If you guys are looking to get that G35 anytime soon, that'll be on there. And we're going to be hopefully getting an update skin on that. Hopefully in the next coming weeks. That's going to be something that I want to plan to do for you guys that are officially supporting the game. Because there are quite a few of you guys. I think there's a couple hundred. And I definitely do appreciate that. But they're pretty much done here, man. Forza Horizon 4 freestyle session in the crates. Lots of overtakes. I liked it, man. Number 5, Nilo Z here in FR Legends. And speaking of overtakes, we're going to see probably one of the craziest mobile overtakes that I have officially seen in our top 10 drift countdown. Check this out. Absolutely ridiculous. I love the replay angles mixed into this. Just actually made the clip for me. If it, if it was just the regular game camera angles, I probably wouldn't have placed it as high as I did this week, but I like the fact that, the car's just jumping at you. It caught me right off guard when I first seen it. I definitely thought that these guys deserved a top 5 finish for today. FR Legends, big thank you there, Milos. Number 4 though, TSC Dreams 1 and JSI Mystified. Now they're here in Catalunya. We've seen this track a few times. However though, we have yet to see a driver like Mystified just creep in every single time this man just kind of, gets a little bit of extra space. Mystified is right there. Great guy, great driver, both of these. And they're putting it on display for you guys, man, showing how much that they can control their car in tight situations. It's actually very impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Number 3 this week, though, we're hitting up a set of Corsa VR Tandems Taco Man. Now, in the email, he said this was his first VR experience on the game, and he's throwing down some really nice lines and getting very close on these high-speed initiations here on Mihan. If you guys have not played on this track before, right, it can get pretty hectic right now, man. The guy's just sliding in, nice control of the car. VR does make it so much more gratifying seeing the tandems going side to side, and it's only an experience that you can have by using the actual VR. I mean, yes, you can see what it looks like here, but it's totally different when it's on your head. You got the wheel in front of you. That's the only thing, though, is you have to understand that the wheel stays in front of you, right? It can be weird, but hey, your beard's weird, right? I'm not saying that, right? I'm just kidding, man. Number 2, SAI 66 180SX Nürburgring Nordschleife, and this guy is tossing it around like he's a professional driver out here. Really, though, on that back stretch, you can see the speed on the bottom right. He gets some very high speed coming down there, and he handles it very nicely. This was a full clip. He did the entire track pretty much perfectly. I love that first section coming down, just getting a massive amount of speed. Maximum aggression is what the email said, and I definitely agree with that, man. Now today, though, number 1, we have a vote for number 1, man. In first, JSI Reeb and JSI Maduro. Hopefully, right? I'm so sorry, man. I'm terrible with names out here. However, though, it's not about the names, man. It's about the tandems for today. And we have Reeb and Maduro doing exactly that. Nice little RX-7 Dorito powered out here. You got that rotary just screaming, getting close. Now, if you guys watch that initiation, Reeb actually scraped the whole front quarter panel and door of Maduro and did not have any effect on the run whatsoever. It was that close that would be a perfect run in competition, if I do say so. I mean, I'm not 100% on that. I'm not a judge out here, but it did look like a damn near perfect run for both drivers, man. Big ups to both of these guys throwing down, and it almost looked like a 3-man at the back, to be honest with you, right there. But number 1, though, JSI Ueno and Minty Fresh, both JSI members going back to back for today. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that I was doing it. I was going through the emails, right? It ended up coming up. Number 1 got placed. I popped in number 1 as well too with Reeb and Maduro, and boom, they're all JSI members, man. I do apologize if you guys think that it's a biased top 10, but the runs speak for themselves, man. These guys are running down double Vipers here on Dubai. Definitely impressive stuff, right? They both hug the wall, super close proximity. I want to know down below who you think took home number 1. I will leave a poll up for you guys, and I will showcase that poll for next episode. Also, there was 5 Play Mechanic Simulator codes that I needed to give away from our giveaway, so those will be up as well too. And just a huge thank you to everybody that did come around for today's episode. Just right, I mean, look at the run, man. Absolutely gorgeous, pinpoint perfect. And if you guys have not already tried to run these Formula Drift Vipers, right, they're a handful. They definitely are. When you can get that close and really just ease on and off the throttle, you got yourself a perfect mix for some tandems, man. And that's definitely what we saw for today. Top 10 drifts of the week officially done once again. Huge thank you, like I said, for everybody coming around. We have TopLessLAD with a nice little montage. Now this clip actually, it's about, I think, a 5 to 6 minute just straight tandem session. Really close proximity, 6 minutes in length. I will leave it down below. Nice little overlay of music for you guys. Right, it's just a nice relaxing clip. And hopefully you guys also have a relaxing weekend, man, right? I mean, that's what the weekend's for, man. Relaxation, get some rest, play some games. Let me know what you guys are playing this weekend. For me, I'm probably going to get back into some NHL. I know a lot of you guys have been saying that in the comment section. You want to see something on NHL. Maybe I'll bring it back next week, man. It's definitely a possibility. We have one more montage left here. Killer X2NR and Mr. Aero HD. They put together a nice little banger montage here on Forza 7. Definitely recommend checking it out. Links will be found all down below. Don't forget to vote on the actual episode and slap that like button if you guys haven't already. Thank you once again for watching. I'm out. Peace.